Welcome. If you struggle with self-criticism, you have come to the right place. In today's practice, we'll be connecting with the part of you that criticizes or judges yourself. Many people have an inner voice that can be really harsh and critical, sometimes even downright mean. They speak to themselves in ways they would never speak to anyone else. Well, today we are going to connect with that inner critic and offer it wisdom and compassion. You can close your eyes if you haven't already and give your body permission to rest and really be held by the surface underneath you. Notice the places where your body is being supported and held right now. Sense the energy of the earth, steady and grounded. Feel yourself blanketed by the vast, spacious energy of the sky. Feel yourself held between the earth and the sky. Bring your awareness now to your breath. There's no need to change it. Just notice the gentle flow of your breath moving in and out. You can deepen your breath or slow it down if that feels good to you, or simply breathe at your own natural pace. We are going to connect with the voice of the inner critic, not to judge it for judging, but to observe it and compassionately teach it some truths. When you think about the inner critic, the voice that tells you you're not enough or you're too much, what do you envision or sense? What does that inner critic look like? You might see an image or sense a feeling, or you might notice the tone or words that usually accompany this voice. Go with whatever comes up for you. I'll give you a moment to picture or sense that inner critic, but we won't stay there too long. Now, see if you can connect with the wise part inside of you. You might sense wisdom as a calm clarity in your mind, or it might feel like warmth in your heart. Just notice how or where wisdom shows up for you. If you don't feel able to connect with a wise part of you right now, that's totally okay. You can imagine what it might feel like, or you can think of someone or something else that represents wisdom to you. Now let's allow the wise self to speak to the inner critic. Hi, inner critic. I see you. I hear you. I know you're trying to help in some way. Maybe you think that being critical is motivating, or that it can protect from something, or that if you criticize before someone else does, it will somehow soften the blow. But here's the truth. Harshness does not help. Harshness is a misguided attempt to stay safe, but it doesn't provide safety. Criticism doesn't teach or guide or protect or invite meaningful growth. What helps people grow is kindness, encouragement, and care. You might even know deep down that you're not actually helping, but you've become a habit. You speak up on autopilot. Maybe you came on the scene to try to protect from hurt, judgment, or rejection. Maybe you thought that if you criticized first, you would somehow keep things protected or safe. Or maybe you learned your tone from others who didn't know how to speak kindly. Whatever your reasons, I understand that you were just trying to help in the only way you knew how. But your attempt at protection is simply not needed anymore, and you're really not helping. The truth is, criticism hurts. It tightens the body. It clouds clarity. You came on the scene without knowing any better, but I know better now, and I am committed to living in a kind and wise way. I will be watching for you with awareness, inner critic. I am the wise part of this system. When you chime in, I will recognize you and I will choose to respond differently, with wisdom and compassion. I will no longer let you automatically play your harsh soundtracks. Our quality of life depends on it. I know you have your reasons for thinking how you do, but just because you think something doesn't make it true. And besides that, it's simply not helpful. Unkind thoughts don't help. Growth comes from compassionate truth and kind encouragement, not from harshness. You don't need to push, pressure, judge, or warn. Your harsh tone doesn't help. Kindness is what leads to positive changes. I will take it from here with intuition, clarity, and compassion. If there are emotions you carry, I will welcome them. I receive intuitive guidance when you're not drowning it out with your monologues. It's time to rest now, inner critic. You have worked enough for a lifetime. Now let's shift from speaking to the inner critic to checking in with it. Notice how this part is responding to what was just said. Does it soften, quiet, or relax? Does it feel tense or unsure? Does it have a comeback or a question? Whatever comes up, just notice it and see if you can meet it with wisdom, truth, and compassion. I'll give you a moment. Now take a slow, deep breath. As you exhale, picture the critic's voice dissolving into soft light or melting into the air, leaving space for calm, clarity, and kindness. Feel your shoulders soften. Allow the muscles in your face to relax. Give your whole body permission to relax a little bit more with each breath. See if you can sense how you feel without the inner critic's voice. Perhaps there's a little bit more space, lightness, or peace. If you don't feel that yet, know that you are planting seeds for wisdom and compassion to grow. Now bring your attention back to your breath. Notice the gentle rise and fall. Feel the surface beneath you holding your body. You can rest here as long as you'd like, or if you're ready, you can gently open your eyes and transition to the next part of your day, carrying with you the presence of wisdom and compassion.